Paramount's confirmation of Transformers 8 and 9 marks a significant continuation in the franchise, building on the world established by Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Originally launched in 2007 under Michael Bay's direction and starring Shia LaBeouf, the series underwent a soft reboot with 2018's Bumblebee, set in 1994, which sets the stage for Rise of the Beasts. Looking ahead, Paramount envisions Transformers 8 and 9 as part of a new trilogy within this evolving universe. While details about the sequels remain sparse, including whether Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback will reprise their roles, director Stephen Caple Jr. has expressed his intent to return. Currently, specific release dates for Transformers 8 and 9 have not been announced, but the future of the franchise promises to expand its cinematic universe further. Confirmation of 8 and 9 came early in the process of Transformers Rise of the Beasts, suggesting that Transformers 8 might effectively serve as Transformers Rise of the Beasts 2. It's likely that Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback will reprise their roles alongside several Transformers from the previous film. Paramount's swift announcement indicates they intend to move fast with Transformers 8's productions. As for the release date, Transformers 8 and 9 currently lack specific timelines, but Paramount's proactive approach suggests they aim to continue the series promptly. It's unlikely Transformers 8 will hit theaters before 2025, with 9 potentially arriving around 2027 or 28. Director Stephen Caple Jr. has already hinted at his plans for the sequel, expressing a desire to build on the established foundation while exploring new narrative territories. Caple has outlined his vision for the future, stating, "I've set up a lot in this film, and whenever we talk about the future, it's always a collective effort. I believe there's a way to satisfy Transformers fans while also integrating elements from another iconic IP that I've long admired." The conclusion of Transformers Rise of the Beasts sets the stage for a sequel with Noah rebuilding Mirage and the looming threat of Unicron that the Autobots must eventually confront. The film ends with the Autobots and Maximals united as Earth's protectors, featuring a team comprising Optimus Prime, Optimus Primal, Bumblebee, Mirage, RC, Wheeljack, Cheetor, and Rhinox, with potential returns for Noah and Elena. The broader implications stem from Transformers Rise of the Beasts' integration of G.I. Joe, signaling the initiation of the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. Paramount began exploring a shared universe concept in 2015, although many planned projects have yet to materialize. The crossover with G.I. Joe opens doors for other Hasbro properties like Micronauts, Mask, Rom the Space Knight, and more to potentially join this expanding universe. The extent of G.I. Joe's involvement in Transformers 8 remains unclear, as does the precise nature of their collaboration within the broader narrative. Overall, Paramount's commitment to expanding the Transformers universe with multiple sequels and integrating other Hasbro properties suggests a strategic and ambitious approach to cinematic storytelling. Fans can anticipate further developments as the studio navigates this interconnected world of iconic franchises, promising new adventures and possibilities on the horizon. Amidst all the CGI spectacle and action that define a Transformers movie, Rise of the Beasts carries a significant theme that resonates deeply. It's about the Autobots, the Maximals, and humanity uniting against a common threat rather than pursuing their individual interests. This theme of unity is underscored by the ending of Transformers Rise of the Beasts, where Optimus Prime, Optimus Primal, and Noah work together, echoing the mantra, "Till all are one." Transitioning to another charismatic action star, Chris Hemsworth, it seems he's poised for a new phase in his career beyond Thor. While Hemsworth has left an indelible mark as the God of Thunder in the MCU, his recent roles in franchises like Extraction and even his villainous turn in Furiosa have shown his range. Despite these ventures, Hemsworth is still largely associated with his MCU persona. Now, with Transformers and G.I. Joe planning a crossover following the setup in Rise of the Beasts, Hemsworth's involvement could mark a significant career move. Already voicing Optimus Prime in the upcoming Transformers 1 animated film, Hemsworth is reportedly in talks to take on a leading role in this crossover. Given his track record with heroic roles in action-packed films like Extraction and his tenure as Thor, it's not difficult to imagine him fitting seamlessly into the G.I. Joe universe. While Hemsworth has been part of notable franchises outside the MCU, such as Men in Black and Star Trek, none have quite matched the commercial success or cultural impact of his Marvel outings. Even Furiosa, despite critical acclaim, struggled at the box office. Similarly, recent Transformers films have seen varying returns. However, the prospect of a crossover film could rejuvenate interest in both franchises, offering Hemsworth a platform to reclaim his position as a leading action star. For Hemsworth, transitioning from the MCU to a new franchise like Transformers presents an opportunity for growth and exploration beyond the superhero genre. As the MCU evolves with new characters and storylines, Hemsworth's role as Thor may naturally phase out. Thus, securing a prominent role in a blockbuster franchise like Transformers could propel his career to new heights, showcasing his versatility and securing his status as a formidable action star. While the future of Thor in the MCU remains uncertain, Chris Hemsworth's potential involvement in the Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover represents a promising new chapter in his career. As audiences eagerly await more details about this ambitious crossover, Hemsworth stands poised to redefine himself yet again in the realm of action cinema. That said, Transformers 9 is set to conclude the trilogy that began with Rise of the Beasts, continuing to explore the expanded universe introduced in the latest installment. Just as Transformers 8 is expected to build on the foundation laid by Rise of the Beasts, Transformers 9 will likely delve deeper into the Beast Wars storyline. With the threat of Unicron looming large following the events of Rise of the Beasts, there's ample room for the narrative to explore the consequences and challenges posed by this powerful antagonist. While specific plot details for Transformers 9 remain under wraps, it's safe to assume that the movie will further develop the alliances between the Autobots, Maximals, and potentially other factions introduced in the preceding films. This expansion of the Beast Wars universe promises to bring new dimensions to the Transformers mythology, appealing both to longtime fans and newcomers. Paramount Pictures has yet to announce a release date for Transformers 9, suggesting that its arrival in theaters may not be imminent. Given typical production timelines, it's reasonable to speculate that Transformers 9 might not hit screens until 2028 or 2029, especially if the studio opts to film it back-to-back with Transformers 8 to streamline production schedules and maintain continuity in storytelling. As fans eagerly await more updates on the future of the Transformers franchise, the prospect of Transformers 9 marks a continuation of Paramount's commitment to expanding the Transformers universe beyond traditional boundaries. With Rise of the Beasts setting the stage for larger-scale conflicts and character developments, Transformers 9 holds the potential to deliver another thrilling chapter in the saga of these beloved robotic heroes and villains. Given all that, there are also rumors swirling about a standalone Jetfire movie that would delve into his past. Unusually for a Decepticon, Jetfire boasts an airborne alternate mode, transforming into the sleek stealth plane, the SR-71 Blackbird. Originally serving under the first Decepticon leader, the Fallen, Jetfire eventually saw the error of his ways. By the time of the modern era, despite still bearing the Decepticon insignia on his chassis, Jetfire had defected to the Autobots. His personality may be gruff and crotchety, but he proved to be an invaluable ally in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. What are your thoughts on the future of the Transformers franchise, with Transformers 8 and 9 on the horizon, potentially expanding the Beast Wars universe? And do you think Chris Hemsworth's involvement in a Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover could rejuvenate his career beyond his iconic role as Thor in the MCU? And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.